live? What's good, great people? I am Ezel Moon, and I have a special guest in the building today. Grammy-nominated artist, my man's Jay Holiday, shall be joining me for a frank conversation.
This episode of A Frank Conversation is sponsored by Renaissance Essentials. Get your scented shea butter, handmade soap, beard oils, and other beauty needs by going to www.renaissance599essentials.com.
My God,
I'm playing. No, I'm playing. It's been a long time, bro.
man, it really has,
It's been a long time.
bruh. I'm happy to see you, fam. Like, for real.
You
Like,
better not cry.
man, look,
You
I'm
look like
not.
you
I'm
almost
not.
cried a little bit.
Look. I'm not. I
What's
promise.
up, sir?
Man, look, man, I'm actually been doing well. How you been? How are you? I know you've been on a tear, man. Like you done, I seen the live after live. I mean, media is like is following you. How are you actually feeling though? For real, for real.
Honestly, if I could like give a bigger like plus up or 5 stars to amazing, that you know what I'm saying? Like I have no complaints, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when we say we're gonna double back, we're gonna double back.
Yeah,
And I've been seeing your support. I've been seeing you, you know what I'm saying, reposting and mentioning and all of that. Absolutely 100% appreciate it.
bro. I honestly want to tell you, bro. Like, thank you. One of the things that we talked about the last time was, validation as well as, knowing your self-worth, because you had an amazing bar that really should be on a shirt. If you don't know your self-worth, you'll always feel worthless.
Always.
I mean, that has stuck with me.
Never wait for validation, bro. Never. You know, and your team is supposed to support you and uplift you and motivate you. But the only person I always tell people this, the only person that can love you the best, absolutely hands down, is you. Period, point blank.
100. Man, I would go right into the album, but I'm sorry. You know how I am. We gotta talk about you first and foremost, because that one, not only just because of the respect that I have for you, but also because we sat on here and we actually brought our kids out. So how's the little one doing?
They're driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to go to jail. Trying to discipline his badass. You know, they say we're not allowed to do none of that. So, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
it's different in this day and age,
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that
I
I
want to do
realized,
is whoop his ass. Nah, go ahead.
my man said, "Hey, yo,
I'm
that
done.
belt fixes
Go ahead.
everything."
Boy, like we ain't have fat screens or none of that, but we had a lot of belts and a lot of discipline. But nah, go ahead, bro.
Nah, for sure, for sure. You know, I wanted to ask, at this stage, right? Because of the amount of work that you have going on, I wonder what is currently bringing you peace right now.
It's a choice. You can stay stressed out. You can be stressed out about everything all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like you can sit there and just like really like stress yourself out. Like, man, this ain't happening, or I planned this and it didn't go this way. You know what brings me peace? Me, the only person that can validate me to the highest power is me. You know what, bro? Tighten up. That's what I tell myself. Tighten up. Get it right. You got people depending on you. You got people that need you to be on point. You got people that need you. Like, don't have me out here talking about Jay Holiday and then you get out here acting crazy or talking crazy or whatever. Like, tighten up. Tighten up. That's the best way that I could, like, that's what brings me peace, knowing that I'm maturing, knowing that I'm taking accountability for my mistakes, even my blessings. All right, that was great. Thank you, God. But I gotta work a little harder. You understand what I'm saying? I've been telling everybody I can't wait to do this one because I'm like, yo, my guy, we about to have a deep conversation. And I'm like, yeah, of course we're promoting the album,
Right.
but like just doubling back to people like you and different hosts and podcast people. Like I'm not happy to do it with everybody, but it's a job. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jay, I need you on this time. I need you on it this time. I need you on it this time. This time and this time, all right. I'm gonna be there because my manager told me to be on time. But then it's like this. This is the last one for the night. You the last one for the night. So I've been looking forward to this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, I'm honored, like for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because really I'm honored just as far as like just wanting to speak from one man to another, as well as, you know, the fact that you are someone that, like I said, I actively still have you playing in my headphones. You know,
Sure.
I I've always, you know, wanted to know though, from your perspective, especially today with how music is evolving and how the industry is evolving, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a real quick shift onto this topic. You know, what's the best way to support an artist nowadays, right? Because our streaming, you know, I feel like is, you know, you get fractions of a penny when it comes to that. You know, actually going to concerts, and I feel like that's something that, you know, that is a great thing to do. But I wonder from your perspective, you know, what's the best way? Because I also see like how people try to vehemently attack artists inside the comments, and then you have those that come behind and, you know, that try to defend their favorite artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, you have that back and forth, right? And you have artists that are saying like, man, thank you, I appreciate y'all for doing that. So from your perspective, from your vantage point, what's the best way to support an artist?
First and foremost, to acknowledge what you just said, we get people all the time in the comments. Every time I do an IG live or a Zoom or whatever, like people try to get in there, and I be reading them, reading the comments, and I'm just like, nope. I'm bigger. I'm better. I'm more mature. Let's not acknowledge that because guess what? They're in here. So regardless of whatever negative comment that they have, stay here. Keep them going. Do whatever makes you feel good. Because sometimes the only way that a person can get out their frustrations and their shortcomings is to project it to somebody else. And I realized that sometimes it's not hate. Because I used to attack right back. I used to have full blown Instagram, Twitter, like
Thanks.
whole arguments. Like talking about you on my page, get off my page. But when all I know is I can block them. Block,
Yeah.
block. The red button, block, bam, you're done. But sometimes you gotta let them people get that out. And what you don't do, don't attack them back because when you attack them back, one, it gives them validation. Like, yeah, you saw that whole conversation I had with Jay Holiday. That's not saying you're not allowed to have a conversation with me, but let's not make it negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's. And I've been there. You know, I've gone through my viral moments. I've said what I've said, and I think we talked about this last time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had to realize, grow up, take accountability. Maybe you should have said it different. You know, or maybe you could explain it this way. You know what I mean? And I don't have time to be one of the negative energies in our society, in our entertainment, or anything that we have going on. Because you know who else is looking at us? I don't, it's like you see how I'm saying. I don't even have to say it because we deal with this day in and day out. I don't have to say it. You know who else is looking at us? See, I told you. See, they be fighting with each other. Let's just keep them fighting. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. And especially, one of the things, it's crazy that, we're back again during Black History Month because one of the things that we touched on was about how, the people take Black History Month and they utilize it for different
Personal
things,
gain. Yeah.
personal gain, especially, so I, talk to me about your thought. What were your thoughts when you heard about Black Future Month? I'm not trying to take it to like, you know, on some like,
Yeah,
oh,
let's
you
take it there.
know,
I don't care. Let's take it there. I'll
okay,
tell you this. The name of my company is called Young Malcolm Publishing,
right,
right? Or Young Malcolm Incorporated.
right,
It's Young Malcolm based after Young Malcolm X because
Detroit Red.
when I was younger,
Mhm.
a lot of my like beard and my mustache and everything grew in red. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, you know, I followed not like necessarily on like the Nation of Islam or anything like that, but it was like I was the by any means necessary dude. You know what I mean? It was like non-violence, non-violence, nah, by any means necessary.
Mhm.
And it's like now, if you look back at it, if you would have just put them together and balled them up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This man has a dream, and this man says, "I will, I will risk my life for you."
Yes.
And you know what happened? You know what happened? Society put them against each other
Mhm.
when all they were saying was, "We are important." That's all they were saying. You know what I mean? I ain't never got bit by a dog. I ain't never got shot by a hose. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just want people to understand that, like, when I say each one teach one, you know, we've said that so many times, and I think it goes over a lot of people's head. Like, yo, each one teach one. You should learn something every day. You know what I'm saying? Support each other, black-owned businesses, and this and that, blah blah blah. Then stop wearing Gucci. Stop wearing Louis. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz said, when they gonna make that Bentley truck? I ain't seen him on the Bentley truck ad yet.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're selling a bunch of them.
Right.
You know, all of a sudden they got a Bentley truck. Not saying that he made them make the Bentley truck, because obviously it's already in production. You know, like it came too fast. But man, get that man some life.
And
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, there's actually been quite a few examples of that, right? Where, you know, we've inadvertently put money inside of other people's pockets just off of mentioning the products that they had, and they would just skyrocket,
Yeah.
you know.
I got an iPhone 13. Guess what? What else I'm gonna do? But like, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna do?
What if they when will we get the first black cell phone? Like, I want to know that. Like, when we gonna get that? Like,
It's
because
not
we
gonna it's not gonna happen. They got the game sold up. Like,
hmm,
you have to start with cell phone companies first.
right,
You know what I mean? Like, you got AT&T, Verizon, blah 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 blah. Shouts out to all of them, because you know you are the reason why we can do this right now.
right.
But you have to start bottom level. People don't realize all of these brands like the Louis and the Gucci's and all that. That was 50s. They've been around for a long. This didn't just like, you seen the chest, like the like. Come on,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I just feel like we need to support each other. Just like when we talk about, oh, where Jay Holiday been, right? I've been
Mm.
on here. I've been around. You know what I'm saying? I got the album coming out February 7th. Just support me. If you hear about it, support it. If you if you don't want to support it, then don't. But just pass it on. But don't down it. Don't hate on it. Don't, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hate on your brand. Don't hate on mine.
Let's talk about the mindset behind this album. You know, I gotta get into it because you mentioned it. Talk to us about, you know, what you feel like the biggest difference is between now and when you first started, you know, recording as an artist. Like, what
Recorded or Jay Holiday? Because that's the difference.
oh no, oh, see, that's the thing. I
We
said
can
it
go.
like
We can go way way back.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I said it like that for a reason.
Okay.
Recording, because I mean Jay Holiday, of course, you know, is that's always that's the brand. But let's go even further back between now and when you actually first started like recording. Like, what's the biggest difference? And I mean, not just, you know, having the backing of people, but, you know, just what do you feel like the mindset change, the shift has been?
You know what the difference is?
What's up?
There was no auto tune when I first started recording.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I learned how to record my first song on a 4-track mixer tape deck. You got to flip the tape over and keep. Like that's how I first learned how to record a record. You know what I mean? This is before any kind of computer. You know what I'm saying? Like technology is making it a lot easier for people to get in that. You know what I'm saying? I think Milk and Sis is in here, right? Um, when I first met Milk and Sis, I was like, man, I ain't rocking with them. You know why? Because I was I was arrogant. What? Milk and Sis, what can they add to my situation? What are you talking about? I'm out here. Bet, suffocate, dream, umbrella. Like like I was, feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? God has a way of telling you you met them for a reason. It's all in the timing. That's why this album is called Time for many different reasons. You understand what I'm saying? So the difference is it's a learning process. Learn, 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 learn. So when people's like, yo, what's the song 1440 about? There's 1,440 minutes in a day. And in case you never knew that, you know it now. That's 24 hours. 1,440 minutes in a day. We're talking about time. 0 to 60. When you buy a new car, what's the first thing you ask? How fast does it get from?
0 to.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different ways. Hourglass. It's elevator. Like we can keep going and going and going. But the difference is I refuse to fall victim to the trend.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a fad or a trend. You know what my mother taught me? Be the leader, not the follower.
Mm.
And if you want to be a part of the sheep gang, be the shepherd. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Don't be the sheep. And I think I told you this last time.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stand on that.
Because it makes the most sense. You don't want to, because the music that you make, to me personally, is timeless, right? Like, I can actually go back and listen to these, and I would consider it like, oh, okay, yeah, like this is, I can still jam this today. And it's been years since the first time I've heard some of these songs, except
Mm-hmm.
for Ride. Ride is still going.
There it is.
That's still spinning.
It's
But
it's it's conversation pieces, but I want my conversation pieces to be like somebody go to a museum and you're looking at art and you're looking at Leonardo da Vinci. So let's just think like we looking at music.
right.
I want to be respected and looked at like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, right. Of course we know what he's talking about, but man, like it's so clever. I like the way that he put those words together. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people just like, yo, I want to just pull it out, stick it in. No, no, no. Like, okay. Same concept, different delivery.
Mm. You're absolutely right. I got a random question. Okay, I
Go ahead.
want to I want to know the story.
Uh-oh.
Whatever happened to that 1992 door Eldorado Special Edition Cadillac?
Oh man, that joint got repo. Yeah. I mean, I hit it for a long time. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all be thinking that people get famous and they never had a life or were human before this. Understand. Repossessions. I got in a 12 car chain reaction at the age of 12, with my mom. Real talk. It was me, my mom, my two older sisters, and my niece, who is now a lawyer. Oh, it gets real. My niece was screaming her lungs out, like, My sister's like, let me take her out. My mom's like, no. She looked at me and said, hey, I'm in the passenger seat. You got your seatbelt on? Nah, seatbelt for what? I'm too fly to wear a seatbelt. She said, boy, put your seatbelt on. 5 minutes later, we got into a 12 car chain reaction on the highway. You understand what I'm saying? I could go on and on and on about different things of if this didn't happen, this would have happened. If this didn't happen, this would have happened. Man, I'm blessed, bro. I don't have no complaints. I swear. I swear. I don't have no complaints.
Man, well, thankfully you're here. I was just about to ask, are you okay? But it's like, thankfully
Of
you're
course.
here.
I
Just
got a jump. Hey, look, I got a jump set out the situation and everything. Insurance
real.
was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. My mom, she was like, "What you want? We
Oh,
good. We got paid. What you want?
hey,
Let me get them drums."
yeah,
But no, I mean, like it wasn't like we was tricking the system or nothing. It was just like, "Hey, listen, what you want? Let me get that drum set." Yeah.
no,
Look,
nah,
and my mom is in the comments. Better than blessed.
amen,
Mama
amen.
Holiday.
Hey, Mama Holiday. Um, I want to. Hey, so wait, so you was playing the. Do you still every now and again go back to any of the drums, or you just leave it at the you just left it there as a kid?
Well, this is the thing. Like I draw. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I'm an artist in different forms of different things. You know what I'm saying? But that's like Leonardo da Vinci. Like, yo, I want to write some songs. Man, sit your ass down. Like, paint some pictures, bro. Like, and
Mm,
he might be a good songwriter. He might even have a great voice, but you're better at painting pictures. So I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Um, People want to do so much stuff. They want to, I want to just master everything. Dude, I want like, that's like me wanting to be a wrestler right now. I can go to wrestling camp and be on TV and be like, yo, Jay Holiday just DDT to do like, no. One, I'm not risking this.
mm,
People break their neck in wrestling.
boy, yeah.
This is my absolute gift. Period. It's not my hands, it's not my feet, it's not my legs, it's my voice. And I refuse to risk that in any shape, form, or fashion. So I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very when like people like, oh Jay Holiday acting light skin. Nah, I'm acting like I'm gifted. And it's not my fault that I can sing. I didn't ask for this. You know what I'm saying? If I
Right.
was a football player, I would feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it to the league. So making it to the league for me was getting signed, coming out with a song, having 2 number 1s, getting nominated for a Grammy. That's making it to the league for entertainers. Oh well, like artists, writers, singers, producers. You know what I mean?
That's a definite big thing. Being able to get I just even being able to be mentioned in the word within the sentence of like, oh hey, I've been nominated for a Grammy. That to me is absolutely amazing. Do you what are your expectations for time? Like what I because I know that you locked in with. I feel like if I'm not mistaken, you locked in with one producer for the entire project.
I can't. I mean, it was me,
Mm.
you know, Jay Holiday, Holiday Music Group, and Milk and Sis. Milk and Sis is a dynamic duo. And if we could sit here and tell our story, if they was on right now, they would be like, "Yo, Jay didn't like us in the beginning," which is true. I told you,
Yeah, yeah.
I was on my, I was like, "Man, what Milk and Sis? What kind of name is that?" Like, not even knowing how talented they were. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing that Milk went to Howard. Not even knowing, like, my hometown. Like, so disrespectful. You know what I mean? And you know what? You know what God did? I'll show you. I'll show you. And he put me in a position to where, you know what? Milk and Scissors was probably the best introduction that I've ever had in my life. It made music easy. It made it fun. It made it creative. Man, um, I could talk about them forever. Like, so just imagine me being like, whatever, and they're coming back, like, hey man, do an album with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, imagine like the humility that you have to be like, I was wrong.
Mm.
I was wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But that's what life does to us, though, right? It teaches us that you have to have humility with a sense of dignity whenever whenever you're moving inside of circles where people you at first look at them and say, hey, they can't really impact my dream, or they can't really advance me. But now you're like, oh, okay, well, they actually can in fact have a good helping hand. I think that one of the things that's beautiful about those moments is the fact that you can, if given the opportunity, you can always show that growth and be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead, let's build this bridge.
You know what's funny? Now understand they had Grammys before they
Right.
met me. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're a Grammy winning duo, dynamic duo. And when you're talented and you're passionate, it's never enough. So for them, it was like we work with everybody. We're doing TV stuff, we're scoring things, Sis is scoring, Milk is writing, and then at the same time, they're raising, you know what I'm saying, my little niece, you know what I mean? This is all going on at the same time. But I needed them just as much as they needed me. It was so, if we had bad days outside of time and outside of doing this album, when we get together, it's nothing but laughs. It's like almost to your stomach hurt. Like it's love. And then on top of that, making great music. Oh man. If I could, you guys would have to actually be there in the room. Like I don't know how many people saw the listening party, but like that was just like a real small piece. Oh, okay, that was a real small piece. Like we had to kind of keep our composure and not do too much because we in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
But man, let me tell you something. When I tell you 100% my family, 100%, absolutely, hands down. I trust them.
Well, that's not easy to say now, especially nowadays. To be able to give somebody your trust, now that's a blessing to be able, to have people in your life that you can actually ascribe that word to, for real, for real. You know, I'm that's all that's a blessing,
No,
man.
but I ain't mean to throw you off, but like, nah, when I get to talking about Milk and Sis, let me tell you something. At this point right now, in this time, in
Yeah,
this time,
yeah.
I would not have asked for God to send me anybody other than them. Real talk. Like I said, I needed them as much as they needed me. I know that sounds kind of arrogant, like I'm telling you they needed me, but I feel like it's a mutual thing, and I feel like it's a mutual understanding that we just came up with magic. Like we came up with magic, man. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's
Yeah.
real. Man, I want to go into one of the things that, because I was watching, popped in on the live yesterday, and one of the things that you said was that you consider Bed and Suffocate the official production songs that brought you to the forefront of the stage of R&B. What do you feel from this upcoming project is going to be that thing that that keeps you right there on that stage at that forefront?
Every song. I mean, I feel like at this point, if you've been a supporter, you know what I mean. At this point, I'm not even like coming in with Bed and Suffocate. I'm a new artist. You know what I mean. Uh, I'm going to MTV Japan. I'm on the Jay Leno show. Like I'm. Before Jay Leno went off there, I was one of the people on the last season. And then if you even think about how I started, um, remember Jenny Jones, and I was singing background for Genuine. He was on her last season. It's like, oh yeah, the same show that I watched. You Are Not the Father. She did a lot of that. You understand what I'm saying? I've been blessed, bro, to see those things. You know what I mean? So let me tell you, it's so frustrating. Like Milk and Sis, all right, let me tell you, Milk and Sis, they take so many trips throughout the year. It's sickening. It makes me want to throw up. Like, how are we working on an album and doing all of this, and y'all in Africa? Or y'all like, how much money do y'all really make? You know what I mean?
Yo.
But you know what it is?
Mm.
Family. Because guess what? There's first family, which is immediate. Milk, sis, daughter. But then it's like we have to put our love and our passion and to everything else. Even my manager. I sent a whole sentimental message out today. And I was just like, I was trying to be so heartfelt. And you know what they did? They threw it back in my face by talking about the new name of my football team. This is the type of love that we have. Yeah, we are the Commanders. Like, come on, man. I don't care. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yeah, we the Commanders. Whatever.
Yo, nothing. Come on, fam.
It's like they forgot it. They forgot about the whole message that I sent. And they was just like, "Oh, your stupid ass name." Like, what kind of family are y'all? Like, come on, man. I'm trying to be like heartfelt. I'm trying to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all and I love y'all. And they was just like, "Yeah, but Commanders, really?"
The Commanders.
Like, you know what? I don't want to put the album out no more. See, they almost ruined the album talking about the Commanders.
I am so sorry.
But that's how deep
yeah,
the family bond goes. You know what I'm saying? So time came out of it made sense for everybody. It just made sense. As much as I like, I fired everybody. I told Milk and says I don't rock with y'all no more. Everybody but Milk. You know what I'm saying? Milk is that's my sis. You know what I'm saying? But her husband, he's a Dallas fan. Don't like him.
oh no.
Yeah. My manager, he don't know what team he want to have because he's a Brady fan. So now that Brady done retired, he's like, I don't know where I'm going. My bodyguard, he's a Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Amir is in here. He's a Dallas fan. I could keep going and going and going, but that's how deep the conversations go with us. Like, it's not always 100% music.
Right.
We literally have a genuine bond, and sometimes somebody has to throw it off by making somebody laugh. But I don't know why the Washington Commanders are always like at the butt end of the joke. I don't like it. I feel like it's disrespectful. I put too much work into this album for them to treat me like that. I don't know. I'm being petty. Whatever.
Well,
I think Wood is in here. I think he's a Falcons fan, but whatever.
Well, I'm not gonna. I can't talk too much. I'm from Houston, and so I'm always gonna be a home team guy. So anytime I hear like we're the Houston Texans, and we could have did anything else. We got the Rockets, we got the Comets.
Yeah. Franchise. Nobody cares about the Houston Texans. Look, see now I can project my hate on you. Mean, nobody cares about the Texans. Good, thank you.
Up until right here.
The Texans. Who cares? Whatever.
The Texans. Hey, look, Texans. Don't worry. We're gonna come back. Don't worry about it. Watch. One day.
Know what? You know what though? At some point, it'll be your time. Hey, look. Come on, man. Media training. Let me tell you something. You saw that segue? You saw that?
I did.
Eventually, it'll be your time. It's all good.
And for those, if you ever, February the 7th is when time comes out. Please make sure y'all stream that. Y'all, and did you streaming or what was the best way to like actually get the music to where like we know for a fact that we're positively impacting our artists?
I can't really tell you what's the best way. I could tell you what I like or what I loved, which was the grassroots. It's the in-stores. It's going to Best Buy. And it's like, yo, Jay Holiday's going to be here for a CD signing. Or blah, blah, you know what I mean? I can't tell you what's the best way. All I can tell you is let's support. Let's get on this new wave. Because you know what they're doing? They're memeing us. They're using us for everything. So why can't we support each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not use our power? Like, we have some of the most amazing power when it comes to selling any brand, when it comes to selling any product, and when it comes to music. Do you realize we hate on each other the most when it comes to entertainment?
Man, real quickly, there was something that I saw. It was a post where this guy and he was in Tampa, he was in Florida, and he was saying, "Man, we got so much talent out here. If only we all could just link up, we will grow together. We would all explode." Then I scroll, I see the same thing in Brooklyn. Man, we got so much talent.
Did he look like he could fight?
Well, everyone looks like they can fight.
What I'm saying? It's called threatening. See what I'm saying? But I could say the same thing. You know what they're gonna say? Here you go with the light skin. Like, it's
You can
it's
fight though, dog. Like you, like,
come on, man. Like,
like,
why don't you tell people that?
okay.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? It's we would tear each other down. Like people don't understand. I always tell people like the music industry and just being in this society is still slave mentality. It's so embedded in us that we don't even know what's going on. Light skin, dark skin. While you're on the light skin, dark skin is this, light skin is that, or like why? Like why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like why are we still doing this to each other?
man. Because I feel like it's the easiest thing, you know, because people will try to, and that's the thing. Like I've been thinking about, wow, you know, I think it's because people,
I've been light skinned for 40 years. I've been dealing with it for 40 years.
you know,
And I'm
you
like,
right,
y'all lucky I love singing. Because listen. But you understand what I'm saying? What if I was that guy?
right.
As
But
funny as it is, but how funny it's not. What if I was that guy? My bodyguard has to say, hey Jay, we know what you can do. Nah, you fired. How about this? Get out my face until we get back in the car to go back to the hotel. But right now, you're fired. And he like, seriously? I'm fired again? This is number 90. Over 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? You're fired. He like, ha 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 ha. Whatever. Because I mean, who else I'm gonna take the anger out on? You know what I mean? He's been with me since day one. You know what I'm saying? Slow can't fight for real. He just big. Like he looks like he can protect something. You know what I mean?
Yo,
He probably in here. It's cool. I'm gonna have to deal with this later, but it's all good.
yeah, I was
Whatever.
gonna say like, hey, y'all, he can fight. I believe he can fight. You'd be surprised. You see all these guys on you see the most scrawniest of dudes come to find out that man knows how to do UFC and jiu-jitsu and judo and all of that. And you don't want no pieces.
You know what's funny? My fear in any given situation of like a confrontation or fight or anything, you know, it's the first thing that I think about. People are like, yo, I see you smoking all the time. All right, but that's me. I control that. My biggest fear, don't touch my neck. This is how I make like this is relationships, whatever. It's like we're not even gonna play them games. Nope. Like, no, let me choke you. No, stop. Relationship is over. This is done. Nope. Not even doing it. And it's drilled into my head. It's like a boxer. My hands. Like, don't even play like my hands. Like,
Right.
and it's so like drilled in. Do not touch my neck. I'm a snap, bro. Like,
Oh, don't even play with that. Like,
don't play with God's gift. Like, what is
right.
wrong with y'all? Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But no,
You broke
honestly,
the girl behind touching your neck though for real, or is that like was that just an example?
I haven't broken up with a girl, but yeah, she never got to girlfriend status.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about? Don't ask me to sing. Don't touch my neck. Period. Are you paying me? No. Touch my neck. Stop. Stop. Let's stop that. We're not even gonna play them games. And yes, I take it that serious.
That's real.
I take it that serious.
Yo, that's real. Yo, that's real.
I know that might seem petty, but like, what I'm supposed to do?
I mean, you got your own preferences. You know, that's definitely. What, hey, speaking of preferences, did you see that that thing about those guys that were just totally disrespecting black women? You know, and then but hiding it behind the fact that they say, oh, hey, like this is my preference. You know, and you know, just being told, you know, just. What is your thought process when it comes to like actually like voicing, hey, this is my preference when it comes to the opposite sex, or like, you know, what is your mindset on that?
Your preference is your preference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's stop being so judgmental. You know what I'm saying? We are weird when it comes to something. You know what I mean? Maybe nobody knows because you don't let nobody get that close to you, but we are weird when it comes to something. So let's not make sexual preference or your preference of the opposite sex Like, that's not my business.
Mhm.
Do what you do. That's on you.
Right.
At the end of the day, be a good person. Treat that person with respect and whatever. You know, trust me. I haven't always been a great person. You know,
Right, right, right.
I have probably a few people that's just like, I can't wait to see. Okay, he got famous. I don't like him. He's a horrible person. I've been there, but I was also younger. I can take that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But like, stop judging people. Stop judging people. You know what I'm saying? Some people sit at home and sit there and bite their toenails off. Nobody judging you for that. I don't, but somebody does. Somebody in this live right now
So
bite their
somebody in this
toenails
live is
off.
like,
Like, you got toenail clippers, but they don't even want to use the toenail clippers. They bite them joints off. They sit in front of the TV like this. You know what I mean? I can't judge them for that. Ugh, that's disgusting, but whatever. Do what you do. I'm gonna just think it's disgusting because you don't wear socks. Oh man, you petty. I told my people, I said, yo, I'm gonna get on with him, and it's gonna be something different.
listen, 'cause you don't wear
You know what I'm
socks.
saying? I used to be a nail biter, and then I was
Yeah,
just like, you know what? Like nails and hair, that's like discarded waste from your body.
really.
You didn't know
Yo,
that? Bite your nail right now and smell it. I bet you it smell like shit.
yo,
Bet money.
shut up, yo.
Bet money. Go ahead.
No, no, but for real,
Look, he
like
almost did it.
I almost did. I almost did. Hey, I almost went off camera.
That is body waste. But we look at it as nails and hair.
Right.
Hair is dead cells. Nails is the rest of the waste that comes out. It comes out in hard form. Look, Milka says, why? Yuck. Real talk. There's no way that you have you ever seen it? All right, next time you see somebody biting their nails, right?
Mhm.
This is for future reference because you're going to see somebody at some point biting their nails. Watch when they do this and then they do this.
No, you're not wrong.
Swear to God, you've seen it before. Come on,
I
man.
have. I'm not even going.
It smells like doodle.
Yeah, yeah, like and it's weird, right? Because it's like everyone does
No,
that. Like
it's very weird to be an adult biting your nails. That's one. But then to know, it's like, ooh, pew. You know what I mean? Like, you're too grown to be doing that. Stop. Stop.
dang,
Stop. Stop.
stop, stop nail biting. But what if? Hey, but what if that's how somebody like handles their emotions though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if like that's their way of like I gotta calm down before I snap.
No, it's a nervous thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have oral fixation, smoking, biting your nails,
Right.
drinking, biting your lip. All of these are oral fixations. Those are like nerve things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do those things for different reasons. You see the person that you just sitting in whatever place with, and they just keep tapping their pen. Like, oh my God. It's the same thing as biting your nails. You know what I mean? Like, people have to understand that throughout life, you grow up, you mature, and you have to respect the time that it took for you to get there. You understand what I'm saying? Like on February 7th. We're not gonna talk about biting nails and stuff, but the name of the album is Time. And at the end of the day, let's just like, everybody's weird. We all got our weird things that we do. Everybody, I don't care who you are. Everybody's OCD to a certain extent. Everybody. Period, point blank.
I want to go ahead and shift it to dealing with, because time has passed since the last time we talked. How do you currently deal with the onset of negative emotions, whether it be guilt, shame, or anything that that enters your space that you feel like is not of positive? How are you currently dealing with that? And and what knowledge would you have for those watching? That for how they could quite possibly deal with it, because not everything is going to be positive and happy go lucky.
Gotcha.
We do deal with there. How would we know what the sunshine is without the rain? It's something that I always say. How do you deal with the rain?
Something that I always say, Somebody has it worse.
Mm.
Whatever your situation is. You know, we'll never know what the bottom is because I don't think anybody really wants to find out where the bottom is. Because it's like, oh, no, like that guy, he's under me. He's the bottom. But you're right above him. Somebody always has it worse. You understand what I'm saying? You could be in a worse place. You could be in a worse predicament. Financially, you could like struggle and be stressing. And people don't realize oxygen and time are the two most important things of life. If you woke up and you took in a breath, oxygen, because you know you can breathe out poison, carbon dioxide. People don't even think about that. Yeah. So when they say CPR, it's like, no, CPR, you know, like you're breathing carbon dioxide. You know, like they don't tell you that in CPR training, but we're not gonna talk about that. You know, I feel like we should take that to the Supreme Court because I think that's just bad training. But somebody always has it worse. Period. Point blank. Somebody. Period. Take your blessings. Like people don't understand. Waking up in this pandemic, right? How many people died?
If I'm not mistaken, we're getting closer and closer to 1 million.
To 1 million, right?
To 1 million in America, not
in America, in the States, the United States of America. One, people in these other countries are like, ha, we know it. Yeah. You ain't the greatest country on earth no more. You understand what I'm saying? But we're losing loved ones. And then on top of the COVID pandemic, we're still losing loved ones for other reasons. You know what I'm saying? High blood pressure, heart attack, old age, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy every single breath. And try your best. I know sometimes you're just like, man, I ain't about to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing right now. If you feel like that, just don't do that 5 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? Use your time wisely. Like use it wisely. Even if it's just walking around the neighborhood being caring. Do that. I can't blame you, but guess what? You're being active, your body's moving, and you won't fall into whatever depression it is that you could possibly fall into just by sitting still. You know what I mean? So when I tell you my team, I was just like, man, I don't care no more. I stopped smoking weed. They was just like, oh man, I'm proud of you. Okay. But now I'm thinking more clear. And now I'm more mad because I'm not high. Now you know what? I don't like the game no more. I ain't with it. Milk and Sis, nah. Remember that album you told us about, right? Let's do it. Cool. Manager. Hey man, got some shows. Let's do it. Bodyguard. Hey man, cut that shit out. That's what he said. That's how my bodyguard talks to me. Man, cut that shit out. It's like real talk. And I'd be like, man, I knock your big ass out. He's like, all right, that's funny. And in my mind, on a good day, probably still will fail. But you have to feel like that about yourself. You have to absolutely always 100% believe in yourself, man. Because depression, it's a disease. Everybody goes through it at some point. Self-doubt. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Or do I try this new thing because nobody's doing it, so I think people gonna think it's corny or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. You know, some people are just in their own world. I'm making money. I don't care. You know, we say they sold their soul to the devil. That's not necessarily the truth. It's just like, you know what? That's a part of hating. Why? Because that person's, you know what I mean, being successful. Maybe they did. Maybe they're wrong in their practices. But that's not for you to judge. So when it comes to time waits for no one. Stop asking for it and wasting it. If you wanna have some smiles on your face and enjoy some great music, make sure that you go to now shameless plug. Make sure you go to the link in my bio, pre-add it, pre-save it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Milk and Sis. I don't know. I think Milk and Sis be wanting to talk because, like, you know, Sis don't really have no say so. I can say this. Sis has absolutely no say so. Shh, don't tell nobody. Milk runs it. Milk runs it.
I mean,
Milk be running it. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised the Riot is in here. I thought he had to go. You know what I mean? Like slow, my bodyguard, he don't care. Only person he care about is my mom. He cared more about my mom than me. Like, how does that work? He was like, you know what? If it wasn't for your mom, like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Go ahead, sis. Talk trash. Look, get in the comments. Who said no?
Probably one of them logged in on the other on the account from
Yeah. Oh, sis, if you see like a lie, no, that's sis talking. That's definitely sis talking. Because Milk would be like, you know, hey, I love you, Jay. I love you, brother. Like a whole lie.
I'll run my
Hold on now, that could be either one of them. On
nah.
real talk, that could be either one of them.
Could we
I don't know.
vote?
Yeah.
Man,
But no, man, I love talking. Let me tell you why I love talking to you. And I told my whole team, I said, man, I can't wait to do this one. I was like, because it's genuine. It could be informative no matter how organic it comes off. You know what I mean? Like you might have had like a whole list of questions and stuff that you wanted to ask, but I feel like it was like that the first time we talked and we just ended up
we just kept going.
just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it'd be so many artists. It's like, all right, man. So, and they be trying to rush you off. Like, all right, man. You know what I mean? Like, you're not that important, bro. You won't. If you was that important, you would have never done the interview. You're not that important. Stop. You know what I mean? Like, respect the people that are going to spread your name. Respect the people that are going to talk highly about you. Don't fake it. Be yourself, but respect it. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't get on here and then try to rush people off. You know what I'm saying? Because your time.
Good.
Shameless plug. February 7th. It's just important as mine. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, look, to me personally, I want to be absolutely one like transparent with you. I really do appreciate that because you know I know my time February 7th, y'all.
Look,
Don't
you got. I want it to be every time somebody say time, they gotta go be like, oh, Jay, how they just put out time, man. You see, you see how much you pay attention to it now.
right.
Like, yo, I got
I'm
an
doing
interview
it
at this time,
yeah.
and you don't think about it. It's time to get up. It's time to eat. It's time to go here. I gotta be here by then. You know what I'm saying? And then Milk be like, yo, sis, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was petty, but you know what I'm saying? I'm I don't care.
No, but since I was actually I was going to try to to transition into something that I really did want to ask you. You know, I saw a flyer, you know, with you and other artists. You know, I wonder, you know, what's your thought process on you know doing this touring thing? You know, how are you feeling about it, especially you know with you know with all these other artists that you're gonna be with. You know, have you
You want me to be honest?
be real because you
Like
know
funky fresh.
Yeah, bro.
I respect
It's
them. I
right.
love them. I have relationships with all of them. But understand, if you ain't like Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, or something, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut you down. But that's just how I feel about myself. Whether that's what happens or not, I believe in myself that strongly. You know what I mean? You know, people be like, I'm a fanboy, I'm a fangirl, whatever.
Right.
Like you gotta be like Michael Jackson, Prince, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. Like other than that, I'd probably freeze if it was Marvin Gaye. Like, oh man, I can't do this. Hey, man, can we figure it out another time? You know what I'm saying? But anybody else, and look, we all do what we do.
Yeah.
Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I have to respect that their grind and their performance and how they get down, but I'm gonna feel how I feel about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I come with more than just stage performance. You know what I'm saying? Once I get off stage, I'm taking pictures of everybody. I don't want to take pictures. Come on, let's do it. You know what I mean? I talk to everybody, whatever interviews. Everybody don't do that. So I come with a different system. So I'm gonna always believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? More than the most. I mean, that's what my mom taught me anyway, but you know what I mean? I'm not bowing down to nobody. Unless it's like Stevie Wonder or you know like oh my god, Stevie Wonder, can you see me? You know what I'm saying? Like you petty. You said it. I didn't say it. You said that.
Hey, look, man.
I'm blaming you for that.
Hey man, look, you know what? Forgive me. I wonder though, you know, will music come with you, like, you know, collaborating with some of these, you know, with the people that you touring with?
Um, you know what? I think I'm not against doing music with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to do music with people that want to do music with me,
Right.
but I'm not a chaser. If you notice on my albums, I ain't tripping off of features and stuff. I've never featured on a lot of people's stuff. I would
Right.
love to. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if the money's right, like, but um, it has to be organic, like this. Like, it has to be organic. Like, honestly, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And I know them personally. People are like, man, we should do this. Why should we do this?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a businessman.
absolutely.
I know it's going to sound great, but what do I get out of it other than you telling me we should do this? Who's the we? Who's going to own the song? Where are the masters going? Because I don't know. You might have a whole situation going on where every song that you do is owned by them. They can't own my voice. Period. We're not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I think Milk and Sis can attest to that. We are absolutely not doing that anymore. So if that's your situation, then let's have a conversation with them and see, well, can Jay be?
Oh,
And if that can't happen, the song can't happen because there's no amount of money that you can pay me to where I can't own me.
right. Man, talk to us about ownership, man. Talk to us about that
I'm
because
sorry.
I mean, I feel like that's one thing that artists currently are not, you know, having like serious discussions about, because it seems as if, you know, people currently are getting killed within their contracts, you know, and not being able to be in situations where they own their own work. You know, what is the cost of that freedom? You know, to be able to own your own voice, to be able to own the work that you put
Now,
into
now
your career.
this is where the grind comes in. Are
Mm-hmm.
you willing to be patient enough to say no until you get the right yes? You understand what I'm saying? Like, people be wanting to be signed so bad, they be wanting to be famous so bad, and have their music put out so bad by these majors. I have nothing against the majors because the people that work at the majors did not start the majors. So I can't blame the people that's there now. But how it's set up, it's how it's set up. I am not giving you anything that you don't play a part in or you don't deserve. You understand what I'm saying? I know that as an artist, if I sign to a major label, there's certain percentages that have to be broken down. That's hands down. Everybody knows this. I've never had a 360. You're not getting money off of me going to go do shows. Only person I gotta pay on that is Slow and Darius, my bodyguard and my manager. I'm not paying the label. I'm paying the label for what? Why? Explain to me. Like, everybody can't do that. Some people be so scared that that's going to be their last chance that they say yes. And now they're in the 360 and they don't realize while you're recouping all of this money, this advanced money and this and that, and you're not making any money. People don't understand. You're seen everywhere. You got a nice house that the label rents. You're paying everything back. You understand what I'm saying? Know your contracts. Believe in yourself. If you really truly believe in yourself, you'll say no until you feel comfortable and God talks to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll keep saying, trust me. Milk and Sis have said no a lot. I didn't realize. I was like, why'd y'all turn that down? They're like, you know us. I turned down being Jamal on Empire. I didn't care. I'm not about to explain this to nobody. My kids, my daughters, my sons. What do you mean? I have to be that character. I don't have time to explain that. There's no amount of money that Fox could pay me to do that to my family, to my mother. Like, it's being famous ain't that serious, man. Yeah, they like, oh man, Jay stupid. He could have been Jamal. Jamal Lyons. Yeah, I could have. but I respectfully declined, and I felt content about it.
Not
Some
every,
some people have to be that famous. They need to be that famous. They want to be that famous.
but
Which
there is no real, and because but correct me if I'm wrong. Do you feel like there is any value in fame? I mean, yeah, of course, everyone.
absolutely,
Hmm?
absolutely.
What value is there in that?
It
Because
just
I know.
it's all about relationships. It
Mhm.
depends on who you are. It depends on who your team is. You know what I'm saying? There's endorsements. There's commercials. There's many different ways that you can make money off of your brand. You know how they talk about brand. There's so many different ways that you can make money off of your brand, but not everything. Like everything. Hey, come on. I don't even buy Coronas. Why am I gonna be on a Corona commercial? That's not authentic to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying that that's anything that's happened, but that's the type of stuff that happens. I mean, you better take that endorsement.
Right.
Unless I own the company or I got a part in the stock, I'm cool.
That
You know what I
makes
mean? And sometimes I feel like I frustrate my manager and my team, but they know. Don't even bring that to me. I can't even take this to Jay. He gonna say no. Okay, you know what? I'll try.
right.
I'll try. The riots to tell you, man, Jay not gonna do that. They be like, y'all know who my artist is, right? He not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Nope, I'm not even gonna take that to him.
That's
But he'll bring it to me. He'll be like, yo, I got like $1 million deal that we could do, but $1 million. All right, let's talk. What's the $1 million about? They want you to play Jamal Lyons. I'm cool. And if, you know how many managers been like, yeah, I'm about to get that check. You gotta understand, managers get 20%. What's 20% of $1 million?
oh, that's definitely
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
But my people will never force me to go outside of my comfort zone or my dignity or my humility or you know what I mean. And then they know they got to answer to my mama. So if I said no and they still convince me to do it, yeah, my mama gonna be like, seriously, slow for real slow. Yeah.
Got him.
Um,
Nah. That's it's a beautiful thing to have that type of system around you, for real.
oh, trust me. There's points I was like, man, they had 6 seasons. I mean, I could have. All right.
All right. How many times have you fired your team? I gotta ask.
My team?
Yeah, like like just like you
No,
fired. Like I
my
don't even want
manager never. You know what I'm saying? I almost put these Mayweather hands on him one time. You know what I'm
oh no.
saying? And this is when I was like, oh no, he really from LA. It's like, yo, nah, listen, I'm talking to you, Jay, you tripping. But that's what I asked him to do. Check me. My bodyguard, he fired all the time. I fired him 5 times today. Fired. Fired. Yeah.
No.
Get out of
No.
here. Get out of here. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. And the Mooley's gonna pay for it. Kick rocks. Yeah.
Oh
But nah,
my.
man. Trust me, there's been a lot of things that I've wanted to do, but it's just like, do I sell myself short
Yeah.
to just be on Fox? You know what I'm saying? I could have been on Brooklyn. What's it called? Brooklyn Nine-Nine over that show. I didn't
Yeah.
know what it was about. I got approached about that. I was like, whatever. I wasn't even in my acting mind yet.
Right.
But then when I talk about this Empire thing, they just like, yo, Jay, you stupid. That's why. But like, nah, trust me. God gonna have something better for me. Whatever it is, He gonna have something better for me. I might wait 8, 9, 7, 10 more years. I don't know. Whatever. But that wasn't it. And I did not make that decision for the fact of generational wealth or respect, dignity, and not having to put anybody in a situation to have to explain why I made that decision or to have to fight for me or, you know what I'm saying, have to feel like, oh nah, man, not Jay. He did that, man. What you mean, Jamal? That I wasn't about to do that. It wasn't necessary for me. You know what I mean? So
That's real, man. You know, you're very, very forward thinking as far as like looking on down the road. Like, okay, I don't want these type of things to have to be explained. That's real. I respect that. You know, how you talk to us about some of the things that you got upcoming though. You know, I know you said no to that, but
some of the things, it's one thing.
I know
February 7th, the
time.
album
February
Time from 1 to 11. What are you talking about? Shouts out to Milk and Sis. That's the only thing. Like, I don't have nothing else to promote right now. Time.
I'm
February
talking
7th.
about the show, because I'm gonna be at the show.
Yep, the show, whatever it is. Look, find the flyers online, my Instagram. Listen, shouts out Milk and Sis. Shouts out D Jones Music. Shouts out Mama Holiday. Shouts out Slow ATL. Shouts out my team. Shouts out my supporters. Shouts out Christy. It's so many people that really like show me support. I don't want to promote anything else right now other than if you missed the listening party, go to rappluglive.com. You can go catch that and get a sneak peek, but it's not going to be the same as getting the album on February 7th. You can click the link in my bio. It'll send you to whatever your platform is, and you can go from there. You know what I mean? Shouts out Empire. You know what I mean? I'm happy to still be here. Period.
This can't be the last time we talk, man. For real. Like,
Nah, this is it. This is done. Never again. This is over. The riots. Take them off the list. This is over. It's a wrap. Never again.
Here I was thinking, like, I actually like made a friend, and
everybody block him immediately.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Of course, man. Always, bro. I always lock back in with you, bro.
Man, I appreciate it for real, man. Like, I really do. I'm honored to have you, and I honestly can't wait. Because I'm pulling up on you, and I want to be like, yo, it's me. It's me. I'm in person. Look at me.
Slow. Get this guy. You know what? We might. It depends on. Don't do that. Because if you do that, you might get the wrong reaction.
Oh yeah. You
know, slow and be like,
get
chokehold, all done. But nah, always, absolutely. From the first time we had a conversation, you've been a like super supporter, and it was genuine. You know what I mean? An absolute super shout out to Milk and Sis. I have to because like I just got off the phone with them before we got on. Nice. And they was like, yo, don't you got an interview? I was like, man, it's cool, man. I can get this down all the way to 7:55. I don't gotta be on. And then the riots was like 8:05. I said, man, I got another 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we work so hard as different entities past time. You know what I'm saying? So we really haven't had a lot of time to talk. You know, so we've tried to do that more often. And I'm gonna give y'all like a piece of like quiet, confidential information. Sis don't make the beats. Milk does everything.
What?
It's all Milk. Yeah.
You stupid.
That's how rumors start.
That is how rumors start.
Milk does everything. Yeah.
All right.
That's what you call an amazing wife. You know. I'm telling. She does everything.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Shouts out for a frank conversation. You know what's funny? My mom's name is Francis. And sometimes people call her Frank. Real time. And she watching. It's all good. Yeah.
Man, say bro, like this makes me feel good, man. Like for real. Like I'm happy. I know it's random for people to say that, but I really am happy, man.
So that's real. My mom's name is Francis, for real.
Damn, that's so please keep tuning in. Please come back. You dig?
Shouts out. Milk and Sis. It's like milk and milk. You know what I mean?
It's milk and milk. It's wild. Why?
Nah, because Sis is a Dallas fan, so I got to do this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about my team. Yeah. Milk and milk. Sis is just there.
Okay.
You feel me?
Totally understand.
Yeah.
Milk and milk.
Whatever their brand, I'm not gonna mess up their brand. It's just milk and milk. You know what I mean? Chocolate milk, vanilla milk, white milk, whatever. There's just no Sis. Look, Look, they about to be like, yo, seriously, we said a little more high energy, but not that. Nah, real talk. Real talk. Shouts out to Milk and Sis, man. I love y'all like we like blood family. Real talk. They
Who else?
they have given me a reason to be confident. You know, sometimes you imagine me saying, Jay Holly, not confident. Milk and Sis gave me that. You know what I'm saying? Because they believed in me. So
Well,
milk, milk and milk. All right, Milk and Sis and milk. Yeah.
and milk. It has a ghost singer. How? How?
Oh, that's what we're doing. Cool. So let the truth be told, I just wanted to like give them something. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do none of the music. I wrote everything. I produced everything.
Yo, stop.
That's what we're doing. Nah, that's cool. Ghost singer.
How do you do that?
Nah, I don't know. Oh, J Millie Vanilli. Wow. That came from Team J Holiday. Yo. All right. Everybody, we got to get on a conference call after this. See, you see what you started?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
But
it's cool.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
It's about to go 0 to 60 real quick right now.
Real quick.
Real
And
quick.
speaking of 0 to 60, make sure you guys go stream the song.
Stream 0 to 60. Stream Ride. Stream Feel Like. Stream 25 to Life. Written and produced by me, yours truly, Jake Holiday. Milk and Sis is just there. It sounds good. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. Shouts out to Howard University. I don't know. Milk says she went there. Who knows? I gotta check her credentials. I don't know. Oh, we about to get petty. We about to get super real petty. It's cool. It's cool.
Whoa, hold on. I gotta block somebody real fast.
Nah, don't do that. Don't block nobody. We about to get out of here. Let them live.
Okay, for sure.
They're not that important. You taking too much energy. That's like me like blocking Milk and Sis. For what?
Yeah.
I put y'all on. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I put y'all on. Look, they got Grammys. I put y'all on. What are you talking about? Nah, I love my team, man. Shouts out. Milk and Sis. Shouts out, of course, Mama Holiday. She got the whole thing pinned at the bottom. Shouts out Slow. Shouts out Darius. Shouts out Christy if she's still in here. Shouts out LaDonna. Just shouts out like my core supporters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. You know. Now I'm about to get on the phone and fire some more people. You know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta take them off the back of the album. Like, are you serious? You know what I mean? Seriously? Seriously, Milky and Sizzle? Seriously?
And Sizzle.
Oh, okay, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Yo, this is a great conversation. This is the real one right here. I got the actual Jay Holiday to sit down with me. And I'm so
Milky
and
Sizzle. Like, look, they even had to come up like Milk and Sizzle. Nah, Milky and Sizzle ain't it.
Milky and
I gave them Milk and Sizzle. Period. Yeah, I was like Milky and Sizzle. That ain't it.
Fair.
Let's just let's just cut it down and just do Milk and Sis. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, you know what? They got a book coming out. We ain't even gonna tell y'all the name of that. I named that too. Now, real talk. Milk Milk is she's the force. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Look, they punched me. See, I was about to up you. You just punched me 4 times in my face in the comments. I'm back to telling you they whack. Wiggity whack. Don't let them. All right, whatever.
My man.
I don't even care no more. Milky and Sizzle. Yeah, get out of here.
Yo. I definitely got it. I got to interview them, man. Like whatever.
Please do. I bet you Milk don't let Sis talk.
Okay.
Sis, sir.
Most deaf. I'm gonna reach out. Sorry if I can set it up.
I love you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your platform. I'm pretty sure Milk and Sis appreciate it. I'm pretty sure my whole entire team, my mom, everybody, man. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that Ray? Okay, yeah. Ray, phenomenal singer.
Okay.
Dope.
Don't give me more people I got to reach out to. Oh, all right, Ray. All right, got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Damn, everybody popping in. That's what's up. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, thank you for supporting me. And after you hit the album, we coming back. We doubling back to everybody so we can talk about the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
For sure. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, salute.
If you don't know, you won't know. That was the Jay Holiday. Thank y'all so much, man. Okay, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry, bro. He ain't on here no more. I'm about to just go ahead and do it like that. Okay. We don't do hate for the guests on my platform. I'm just be absolutely 100 with y'all. Like I don't tolerate that, you know what I'm saying, at all. You know, you can just go somewhere else with that. Big shouts out to him. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm Ezel Moon, $ EZELMOON. If you enjoy what it is that I do. And yeah, man, definitely share it out. Our first interview is already uploaded on YouTube, so you can definitely go check that out. Oh man, big shouts out to my sponsor this evening. It was Renaissance 599 Essentials. It's a Black-owned business out in Laurel, Maryland. Definitely check them out. Order their beard oils. Order their scented shea butter. You guys give them a shot. They are in Maryland. You know, I always like to help out. And I want to do a real quick callback to my guy, Fast Bands Clothing. If you don't know, that's the shirt. He sent it to me. Man, thank you so much for allowing me to wear this. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, man, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm Ezel Moon. I'm not doing it unless it's fun and it helps people. Peace. Purchase my book, Purple Mike Wants a Bike, at Amazon.com. You can find it there. Just type in Purple Mike, type in Ezel Moon, and it'll pop up. If you guys want to follow me, no, not even if, go follow me at Ezel Moon _ on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Ezel Moon, and I'm not doing it unless it's fun and it helps people.